Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Faith. If you are new here, karibu sana. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back, for always supporting my content, for sharing and for liking. So this channel is about femininity, recipes. We do we will soon start traveling. Yes, and many more, motherhood and everything in between. So if this is your type of channel, please just click on the subscribe button. Then also turn on the post notification bell so that every time I upload, you'll be among the first to get a notification so that you don't miss out on any episode or any video, and you'll be at par with everything that I upload on my video. So today is on Tuesday, and it is cold as usual in Nairobi, and it is very gloomy and quiet, but I wanted to bring in some sunshine today and teach you something that is very common, or not common as such, and something that many people neglect or don't take it very serious, but it is something that is mostly affecting our relationship, not only as husband and wife or girlfriend and boyfriend, also towards our children and towards our friend and people we love. So today I'm going to teach you something on the 5 love languages, and please get your pen and biro and some tea, because we are going to educate ourselves on this. In case you know anything about this, or in case I leave anything out, please feel free to comment down below so that we can learn together. I'm also learning, and you are also learning. So in case I miss out on something, feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. So let's get straight to the video. I have my notebook here, so just in case you see me looking down, I wrote things so that I may not forget. Yeah, I did this a long time ago, but I decided to just share it with you today. So I'm going to start with the first love language, which is the physical touch. With the physical touch, if this is your love language, then it means you prefer physical expression love over all other expressions. So there are some different ways to show physical touch as a love language, and many people also do this. One of them is kissing. Many people think that kissing may lead to sex, but some kissing may not lead to sex. You just kiss someone and you feel yeah, this is something that I wanted, without having to go an extra mile of having sexual intercourse. So kissing is the most effective way to show physical love. You might kiss someone on the lips, you might kiss someone on the neck, you might kiss someone on the cheek, yeah, on the forehead, on the hand. I see back then when people used to shake hands and blah, blah, you'll meet someone and someone will kiss you on the hand, and yeah, you'll feel so loved, so appreciated, so accepted. Yeah, I think kissing is a very, very nice type of physical touch. And you also have another one, which is cuddling. Do you cuddle with your partner, or do you just leave them to feel cold when you're seated next to them? So cuddling can bring you closer, both physically and emotionally. And by the way, this is very true, because when you hold someone and you feel your heart beating against theirs, you just feel like there is a very, very strong connection between the two of you. So at times you can switch roles. Ladies, not all the time it is the man's to hug you or cuddle you. You can just as well initiate when you are asleep, and just hold them and make them feel loved, make them feel warm, make them feel that they are closer to you. Yeah, by doing that, please let us not let the man do everything. At times you just initiate. Don't be embarrassed. If you love someone, you love someone. Show it, because life is too short. Sorry, someone had called me. I'm sorry about that. So I was getting back to them. So yeah, as I said, life is too short. Sorry, if you feel like cuddling someone, whether you're a man or a woman, do it. It won't take anything away from you. Then there is also this one, like touching. In most cases, touching shows that you are physically attracted to the person that you are with or that you love. Touching your partner's hair, running your fingers through their hair, holding the back of their neck. Yeah, this shows that you are very attracted to them and that you love them and that you accept them. So this is another very, very important form of physical touch. And the last one that I have is sitting side by side. This thing I like when you go somewhere and you sit with your partner, especially somewhere where you can both sit side by side and you sit next to your partner and your hips or feet touch one another, you always feel like very bubbly and you feel very good and you feel very loved. I don't know, there is just that feeling that you have inside of you that you cannot explain to anyone. So this also is a very verbal way of connecting, is a very non-verbal way of connecting with your partner. So I'll urge you to practice those points that I've just said. One is sitting side by side, the other one is touching, the other one is kissing, and the other one is cuddling. Then you will thank me later, because if you're someone who loves physical touch, I think those are the things that you should be practicing, so that you may be able to get more close or show love to your partner. And imagine this is the easiest ways to be intimate with your partner. Those are the easiest and the most common ways to be intimate with your partner. So I'd urge you to do it. So let's move on to the second one. The second one is gifting, which I know many people love. Many people love gifts. Many ladies, let me be specific to say that many ladies love gifting. And if you or your partner's love language is gifts, that means you feel loved, or that you demonstrate or show love with tangible items. People who feel loved through this cherish however small the gift is. Gifts are little reminders that you are always on their mind. Yeah, if someone just passes by and gets you something that you love, or something that will cheer you up, you always just sit down and think like, he went through an extra mile or she went through an extra mile to get me this thing that they know will make me happy and make me feel so satisfied. That thing brings a lot of joy in your heart, and you'll also be doing the same, because when you go somewhere and say, so and so bought for me this and they also love this, why can't I get it for them? And yeah, that is another way to know or show that you love your partner through this love language. Another way to know if your partner's love language is through gift is when you see their reaction after you've gotten them the gift, because they get too excited. They cannot stop talking about it. They tell their friends, their relatives that so-and-so got me a chopper, so-and-so got me a chocolate. Yeah, it doesn't matter how big or how small the gift is. What comes with this is the thought that was there when that person bought that gift. That is all that matters. So whether you get a chopper, a limo, a chocolate, a sweet, yeah, that person thought of you and they took their time and bought that thing for you and brought it to you. So the most accurate way to find out if your partner's love language is gifting them actually is by asking them. At times you might be buying people things, you buy them things, but they're not happy. They just received the gift because they see that maybe you used your money or you took your time to pick for them something, but that is not their love language. So something I would urge you, or I would like you to do, is just ask your partner. I think by the time you start dating or staying with someone or courting someone, this is someone that you are very comfortable in having any conversation with them. So you can just be like, babe, or who you comfortable with gifts? Or if you see that you normally buy them gifts and they are not so happy or so excited about it, you can just ask them and tell them, am I overdoing, or don't you like gifts? And in fact, they'll be just open and tell you, no, I don't like this, I just want this and this and this. Yeah, then you will get to understand their love language. That is the most accurate way. There is no other way to know whether your partner loves gifts or not. Just ask. It won't even harm a fly. So one thing for sure is that we speak the love language to our partners we ourselves want to receive. This is very, very important. And this has to be spoken to people who, I don't know, they are very good listeners, or there are people who take things very seriously. Because at times I might be hinting that, babe, if you just kiss me on my forehead, I feel fully satisfied. I feel that is someone telling you that their love language is physical touch. Maybe at that time you were not paying attention, or you were not listening to whatever they were saying. So afterwards, you go and start ordering things online for them and buying them things. So when you come back, they're like, no, I didn't ask you for any gifts. So this has to be something that you take very seriously. You should be able to listen, and listen carefully, and understand what your partner or what your child, even children. There's so many children out here who all the time when they cry, the parent is like, "Mnunulie tamu, buy them a sweet." No, at times maybe the baby just needs you to just hold them tight and tell them that you love them. And some of them just want to spend time with you, they don't want to give. So it is very important to understand someone else's love language. So if someone suggests something like, I don't like making my bed, please, yeah, that is where you chip in and assist them in making their bed. Then they'll feel like, oh, he cares, or he listens, or she listens. Yeah, that really matters. So by learning how to speak each other's love language, you're ensuring both people in the relationship feel loved and supported. That is very true. If you speak their love language, they'll feel like you support them, you care about them, you love them, and you're not neglecting what they're trying to tell you. So gifts is very important, and people normally take gifting as people like materialistic things. It's not that way. I mean, who doesn't like to be given something, even if your love language is not gifting? Many of us will not be receiving anything from anyone, but I mean, I don't see it as materialistic. I just see it as someone showing their love language towards another person who has mentioned, or who has requested, or whom has let known what they love. So yeah, gifting or gift giving, that is another love language. So I'll move on to the third one, which is the words of affirmation. Words of affirmation is a very, 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 very sensitive one, because many people love it, and some other people take advantage of it, especially when you are not in good terms with that other person. So words of affirmation are any spoken or written words that confirm, support, and uplift in a positive manner. If this is your love language, then words are everything, whether written or spoken. Your words will speak volumes to the person whom you're showing this love language to. In this case, your partner appreciates compliment, heartfelt thank yous, handwritten notes. Yeah, only to mention but a few. Then the characteristics of this language are, these people are very keen and very observant. They will notice small details like what? Like a new hairdo. If in the morning you left me with a different hairstyle, then you come home and find me with one, they'll be like, you look great. Oh, you did your hair. Yes. Switching up of your cologne. If you were applying this type of cologne, then the next time you have this, they'll be like, I noticed that you switched up your cologne. This one smells nice, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Then they also notice things as simple as a fresh set of manicure. You did your nails, they look nice. Yeah, and that makes someone feel good, like, yeah, you're very thoughtful. And yeah, I'm always like you recognize things, or you see things differently. Not even if I have a bad hairstyle, I have a good hairstyle, I've made my nails, I've washed the whole house, you never notice. You're just there. Yeah, some people normally feel bad about it when you don't appreciate some of the little things that they see, or that they have done to themselves or for themselves. So if there are some people who are so keen with these details to an extent that you'll tell someone that your cat is sick today, and after 2 days when they meet you, they'll be like, is your cat doing well? Did it get medication and such like things? Yeah, I see so many people who do that, and most people who do that, their love language is words of affirmation. So there are different ways to speak this love language. You just say, I love you a lot. And so many people don't like saying this, but imagine if you tell someone, I love you, it takes that person a long way, and they never get tired of hearing this from people they care about. Another way to speak this love language is post a note. There are times whereby when you wake up in the morning and your partner has left, or whoever you love has left, and you find that they have written a small note on the bed, or when you go to the bathroom, they've left a small note on the mirror. That really turns someone on. You just feel like, oh, this person thought of me before he left or she left. And it's a good thing at times. Just remind them of how much you love them, even with just buying these sticky notes and writing something that is handwritten. It means a lot to some of them. Then use emojis, use figures, and also use symbols like love hearts. Use emojis like blowing a kiss. Yeah, use figures like if the two of you have codes that are in letters or words, you can just use them so that you can remind them, oh, number 66, so they know, oh, number 66 is our number, so he does remember or she does remember. Also point out their strengths, like if someone is very good at something, always uplift them with that, like, you're a good girl, you're a good boy, you're a good man, you're the best thing that has ever happened to me, you're beautiful. Yeah, such like things. They just bring fresh air to the person. Yeah, so pointing out strength, they need to know that you see the value in who they are. Yeah, and that makes someone very happy. So another point is that be authentic. Please, if you are a liar, don't lie to people whose love language is words of affirmation. Sorry. These people are very keen, and they'll smell you from miles away and know that you are lying and you're not authentic. Please make sure. They are detectors. They see you from a mile away and they're like, he's not genuine, he's not authentic. So please, if you're planning to lie to someone whose love language is words of affirmation, please, don't do it. Don't do it. Mtakosana vibaya tena sana. And another one is show your appreciation. If you're specific about what you really liked when they did this, will warm their heart. So don't hold it back. Yeah, I love the fact that you wash my white shoes and they are so clean. Thank you. Yeah, the fact that you cleaned up what. Thank you. Just appreciate their effort. And don't forget to mention these words of affirmation to the person you love every day. Like, you inspire me too. I love you so much. You're so special to me. Did I tell you how grateful I am that I am? Did I tell you how grateful that I am to be your partner? Yes, and I couldn't have done this without you. Yeah, such words really motivate people and really bring them much closer, and yeah, it lights up the relationship. It lets you know so many things about someone that you didn't know. So those are the few points on words of affirmation. Yes, please just try and know. And also, the best way to know someone's love language, just ask. Even with words of affirmation, just ask, and they let you know, oh, I love this, and I love that. Another one is quality time. Quality time. This is something that people take for granted, but there are other people who are so keen with it or on it, and they never take this as a joke. So people who speak this love language of quality time want to feel cherished and prioritized rather than receiving gifts, words, and also physical touch. They just want to spend meaningful time with you. So what does it mean if my love language is quality time? It is about expressing my love and affection with undivided attention. When you're with your significant others, please do not use your phone. Do not use your tablet. Yeah, because this thing normally triggers them so much. They just need you to focus on them during that time that you dedicated to them. They just want you to focus on them. So this is how you show love to someone whose love language is quality time. You plan dates regularly. You avoid canceling plans. When you keep on calling them like all the time, oh, something came up, oh, I cannot do this about anything, they get tired and they get bored, and they will not be in that space. You'll be talking to them and you'll be with them, but they'll not be in that headspace. They've already left, but they are still there. So practice eye contact when you're talking to them. That is why I said earlier, you need to be very focused. You don't need to be on your phone or on your tablet. Practice eye contact. Then avoid distractions when you're together. Another one, be interested in what they are saying and what they are feeling. Always when they are talking or when they are telling you something, because you took that time and dedicated it to them, they'll expect you to concentrate so much on what they are telling you. So when you have divided attention, they'll get bored, and some of them will even stop their conversation at where they were because they see that you're not interested at all. So why continue do that? So be interested in what they are saying and feeling. But if you also don't feel comfortable, you can at times just tell someone, maybe I want to give you this quality time, but for example, if you're busy and you want to spend time with someone whose love language is quality time, you're going to work, you can just tag them along. If it is something that you can do with someone, just include them in your plans. Do it. You'll be doing the job, but you'll also be spending time with them, and that really makes them feel special. Rather than if you're too busy and you have a lot of work, you always tell them when you get time, you will spend time with them. It doesn't work. Even the busiest of the busiest people in the world create time for people who you love. So if someone does not create time for you, that person, I won't say it, but just think about it. Yes, another common mistakes to avoid when you are with someone, or when you're showing quality time towards someone whose love language this is don't view your quality time partner as needy. They are not needy. That is just how they want to be loved. The same way there is a way that you want to be loved, that is the way that they want to be loved. Don't complain about spending time. If you don't feel comfortable, just tell them and leave them alone, because they won't change for anything. Then another point is resist doing something else while your partner is talking. This thing, and many people like it. You're talking to someone and someone is on the phone replying to chats. Just give me 5 minutes. When I'm done, you'll have your phone to yourself the whole time. So I also don't like that. So don't forget to ask what your partner needs in order to feel loved. It's just as simple as, babe, do you like it this way or do you like it this way? If you yourself who's giving out the love is not comfortable, please also let them know. Don't also do things that you're forced to, or that you don't feel comfortable about. It will mess you up. Then another one is keep technology away while spending time together. That is something that people need to change. People are always like, I'm busy, I have deadlines, I have this and that. But at the same time, they are not giving you this quality time, but you'll find them doing other things when they were saying that they were busy. So if you really love someone, create time for them, spend time with them. And the last point is acts of service. No, sorry, the last love language is acts of service. This is a love language that can be best described as doing something for your partner that you know they would like, such as cooking them a meal, spreading their bed, watering their plants, feeding their pests. They're just some people who are turned on by seeing you helping them or assisting them in one way or another. So how do you show these acts of service? Consider the things that your partner doesn't enjoy doing. For example, I don't like, what do I like doing? I don't like washing dishes. But if I sleep when I'm sleeping and I dream about going to wash dishes, I just feel like I have a very bad mood. And when I wake up and I find that once in a while you have assisted me in washing the dishes, that will really put a smile on my face. I'll be very happy. I'll be very content. I'll know that you put me into consideration, and yeah, that will make me happy. And also pay attention to the small things. If their favorite shows, their favorite scent. For example, there are times you might be very busy and there is a show that you always watch at around 8 p.m. These shows on television, I don't even know. Nowadays, I don't watch them. When when it's that time of that show, you'll be like, Faith, the show is here. Are you okay so that we can come and watch it? And I'll be like, oh, he also thinks on my behalf, or he can remind me something. That is a very, very nice act of service. It shows that you pay attention and you listen and you're willing to do that for that person. Then utilize your strengths. If you are a handy person, for example, my car has broken, you can be able to assist me without complaining. If I need something fixed in the house that is broken, you will be there to assist me. Those are some of the things that people who love the acts of service as a love language always consider very attractive and very appealing. And so one thing about this love language, which is the acts of service, that it is important to tell your partner, and please make sure to be kind. If this is your love language, always don't expect people to do these things for you. You can just tell them, and if they are not comfortable, please also give them room to choose. If they are not comfortable, just find another way of doing these things without forcing them. Always be kind. Be kind. Do not force someone, because they'll do it, and then after doing it, it will bring other problems, or it will bring a very, very bad mood or a very, very bad thing in your relationship. So if someone is not comfortable, just leave them. Give them time also. There are so many people who don't like, for example, the acts of service. So many people don't like doing this. So if you see someone is not comfortable, just leave them alone. And also do not assume that your partner will do everything you ask. At times they also don't like doing that. So do not assume that they like everything that you ask. So guys, that is the end of this video. Those are the 5 love languages that I had prepared to share with you. The first one is physical touch, gifts, words of affirmation, quality time, and acts of service. If I have missed out on anything, or there is something you'd like to add, please just comment down below so that we can interact in the comment section down below. And if you also want to read more of this, there is a guy by the name Dr. Gary Champmans who has written out this book, The 5 Love Languages, and he has talked about it so well. And yeah, you might be able to learn more from that book once you read it and you listen to whatever he is saying, because there are also audiobooks about the 5 languages. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for liking, and thank you for subscribing. Please share, comment, and like. Bye.